for Zohar, I would still like to invite one or two more questions, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
I'm very happy to be here today.
Thank you.
My name is Edward Meelan. I'm from Crawley. I am a Christian. I'm of the Catholic denomination.
Catholic denomination. Right.
And if I can be permitted, could I raise certain points that came up earlier, if I can be permitted?
Would you please be a bit louder?
I'm sorry.
Because sometimes when people see these video programs, this international, they point out that the questioner's voice was so low that we could not understand. Please.
Earlier on, one of the previous speakers, when they raised about Jesus saying, I am the light and the way,
right,
and nobody approacheth the Father except through me, and you responded, I think, with saying that us as Christians, therefore, try and have a monopoly because of that. Well, I like to say that I'm from a traditional denomination, the Catholic Church, the mainstream denominations, which also include the mainstream Protestant churches, whether in Britain or worldwide. And can I say that we are not saying now that because one isn't a Christian, one is condemned to the fires of hell. That is where Jesus said that comes from John. I'm not sure exactly which part of John, but
just mention it. I'll remember that.
Yes. And at the time Jesus said it, the Jewish faith and the hierarchy of the Jewish faith were abusing their power.
Right.
And that is why he said it. In fact, the Catholic Church in the 60s openly said that other faiths could not be discounted because history shows that the Lord works through people of other faiths. And because...
Excuse me, who said that?
The Catholic Church did. They openly...
Where is the reference?
In the 60s. I'm not quite sure where the actual... But if you want to raise issue with a Catholic priest...
I would like to point out that I do not reject the possibility of individual views within Christianity which are liberal and rational and understandable. No one can rule that out. But to say that this is the official position of the Church is not right, because they monopolize redemption with the belief in Jesus Christ, and they emphasize the dogma that every human being is born as a result of sin, and he inherits sin as such. And a sinful person, unless his sins are washed out by an innocent person, which is Christ according to them, and no one else is innocent, he cannot be redeemed. Now, unless you compromise that principle for the sake of your liberalism, you cannot claim that. Try to understand what I'm saying. This is the fundamental dogma of all Christianity, that man inherited sin from Adam and Eve. And it's a fundamental dogma of all Christianity that the sins can be washed only by the blood and because it is the dogma, united dogma of all Christianity, that no one was that innocent person other than Jesus Christ. None was born anywhere else in the world who could claim that innocence, which entitled him to be sacrificed for the sake of others. How then can you claim that they believe that others could be right? They do not.
May I respond?
Oh, please. Already the time is over.
Yeah.
I would draw your attention to a small booklet which I have just authored and is published, which is Christianity, a Journey from Facts to Fiction. Facts of Jesus Christ, fiction of St. Paul, as we believe. No offense. So please read that, and if any questions remain to be resolved, then I'll always be at your service. Thank you.
To just finish
You see,
with-
already 1 hour has passed the appointed time. People are waiting in the mosque for the prayer.
Okay.
So
I just-
it cannot
I-
be extended into a debate, please.
No, I'm not going to extend it into a debate, but I don't totally agree with your view, but if any other person here would like to chat with me afterwards,
Of course,
I
Imam Sahib, anybody could.
Yeah.
But not necessarily now. Why do you fix
No,
the
no.
time now?
No. But what I
Anytime
want to
later on.
say is,
You better-
this thing of Jesus, it's a view
You
held
see, I tell you one thing.
by
The
evangelical
Christians, non-Western Christians nowadays are far more enthusiastic in favor of Christianity than the Western Christians. They have become more rational. And unfortunately, the same cannot be said by the Indian Christians or Korean Christians or Japanese Christians. So that is why I suggested you to read that book, which I have written only with that purpose, that human rationality as such should become the judge of dispute between our view of the truth of Jesus and your view of the truth of Jesus. The truth is not debatable. Remember this. We believe in the truth of Jesus. I claim more than the current Christians believe in the truth of their Jesus, because that truth, as they say it, is not defensible. But the truth of Jesus, which I see and we see, is absolutely intact and defensible. So that is why we believe, why I say we believe more. So the issue of the truth is not debatable at all. The issue which is controversial is whether our view of his truth is better or more acceptable to human conscience, or other views regarding his truth are more acceptable. So this issue cannot be taken up here. You better first study that book and then come into contact with the Imam Sahib, London Mosque, and he will give you time generously, I hope, inshallah. Okay? Thank you. Now with that we have to call it off. The meeting was to end at 1 o'clock. But as we started late by half an hour, instead of my appearing here at 11 o'clock, I appeared at 11:30. So half an hour's margin was very logical and sensible. We've already gone into the second half hour now. And the people are waiting in the mosque for my arrival so that I could lead them. So with that word of apology, I take leave of you. Allah bless you. And how's your father? I'm asking, this girl, Bosnia.
Thank you very much. He's all right.
He's all right? He's fine? And your sister and everybody else is?
Everything is from
Why have you totally disappeared? Except for today.
Oh, I'm not disappeared.
No?
Because I haven't opportunity.
This is your niece, isn't she?
Pardon?
This is your niece sitting by your side.
This is my daughter.
Aha, it's your daughter. Show me the face. Oh, yes. Sorry, I misunderstood you for somebody else.
Probably.
Yes, I did. I apologize.
Oh, question. You know.
Right. All right. Assalamu alaikum. Allah bless you.